sure look good to me. My attention, ooh, yes, you just took it. You're probably the finest thing that right up and down. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up and down. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Ooh, I know exactly what is on your mind.
This is the behind the scene footage. The behind the scene footage of our video. I'm so excited. Got our glasses of wine on deck. What? Are you ready? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Williams, also known as Thatslovelyy, and today, I have the one and only Mr. Darius.
How you doing?
Who's here today to join us to reflect on 2016. Today, we will be talking about our 2016 reflections. Stay tuned and keep on watching.
Let's go.
So, Darius, you're finally here. You are finally here.
Crazy.
This is my therapist. This man's mind, his mindset is out of this world. For him to be here today, you don't even understand what's in front of you. I just want you to reflect on 2016 and share some of your learned lessons, anything that you kind of walked away from 2016 with.
Thank you for having me. Obviously, it has been a long time coming.
It has.
But we finally here. 2016. I like to start my years based off of my birthday. My birthday's November 14th. Just turned 26.
Hey.
So my 2016 essentially started 2015.
Okay.
That was a time where I had to sit down and really reflect. I went to a lake and I just sat down and asked myself what it is do I want to accomplish within the next year. I had to get my mind right. I had to put my mind on the same track as my heart. And I had to believe in it as much as, you know, I tell other people to do it. I had to wholeheartedly just dive in. Man, 2016 was amazing. So the motto for 2016 was to enjoy a little bit more of life, save my money, travel the world a little bit.
And you did. This man was everywhere.
I booked a few flights. It all started, I went to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta.
Hey.
That was beautiful. Just being on the ocean and just reflecting in my thoughts of just how I got to that point with Kendrick Lamar, Don't Blow My Vibe. I realized at that point I couldn't stop there. I just had to continue to keep going. Once I got back, you know, people was just saying, hey, I got a trip coming up. What's up? Let me stack my money up. And we in there. So I ended up going to Toronto for the first time. I saw Niagara Falls, which was beautiful. Some of my friends, they didn't want to see it because they thought, oh, it's just a lake. Like, you have no idea. And it was funny because once we got there, they were just like, oh my gosh, Instagram pics, selfies. I'm like, y'all sit down.
See, you would have slept on it.
Toronto was definitely there. I see what Drake, you know, why he reps his city so hard.
Is that like the 6?
Yeah, 666.
No, not that one.
I drove to St. Louis, which was a total of like a day in driving. Yeah.
What you're telling me is your 2016 has been filled with just adventures. You went out there and actually got it done.
Manifested it, yes.
Regrets who? Where?
It didn't stop there though. I went to St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands, and that was honestly an amazing experience because the people there were just so hospitable. You definitely felt welcome. I enjoyed that. Just trips on trips on trips. Blessings on blessings on blessings.
While Darius was out there traveling, I had a complete different mindset. I wanted to make sure that I stayed true to myself. So no matter how I felt about a certain thing, the only thing that really mattered to me was to be true and stay true to myself. Personally, I've gone through a lot. I came out stronger than ever, better than ever, slayer than ever.
Let them know.
And God was in control the entire time. So I'm definitely thankful and grateful for the good and the bad. What's that saying that you like to say more from your
Enjoy the good times just as much as the bad times, to the point that I don't even know the difference.
Did you hear that? They didn't hear you.
You should say it, you know what I'm saying? Let them know like how you living it.
Wait. You enjoy the good times just as much as the bad times.
Talk to me.
To the point that you don't even know the difference.
Say it.
What?
Yeah. A lot of people said 2016 was really shitty. Your perspective does shape your reality.
I'm proud of everything that I've gone through, every relationship and friendship that I've been part of, because it was all a blessing at some point, even if it isn't right now.
But your growth is phenomenal.
No, and it will continue to be. I've come out loving myself more than I've ever had, and this self-love, it's so strong. But yes, let's take it back to Darius though. How did you get yourself to have that kind of mindset, to make yourself want to be more adventurous? What inspired you to think that way?
There's so much more out there in the world. A lot of people, I don't want to say have excuses, but
yes, they do.
Obstacles, as obstacles come up, and they don't see these obstacles as opportunities. So therefore, they never get to experience things like that. For me, it was more so as seeing, financial woes as an opportunity for me to just get back on track. Things are going to happen in life, but it's the way that you react to these things that makes all of the difference. By taking that and keeping that in mind, it was like, I have no reason to not do some of the things that I set out to do. Meditation has definitely changed my life.
That's another thing we're going to speak on. Bookmark this.
2016 had its ups and downs. But again, them downs were middles for me because, I didn't allow myself to get that low. So always been the type to just remind myself to be grateful. Like I told you, I delivered my nephew.
Oh my God, yes.
And that was an experience. It taught me a lot.
You have control over your experiences. Your experience or your situation doesn't define you, you define yourself.
For the most part, yeah, because it's a work in progress.
To think like that, you must have a clear mindset.
Almost.
And you spoke on meditation, so please educate my people.
I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for meditation. The fact that I can just relax myself, clear my mind and my thoughts so I can actually listen to my heart makes all of the difference in the world. I swear to you, when you just wake up, your days become filled with just curiosity because you start to witness how things work in your favor. You start to witness how God is just everywhere. It's beautiful if you're aware of it. Find the time to clear your mind, especially in a hectic world, because I guarantee your perspective will change.
But how do you do that? Take a step back.
Okay.
Teach us. What do we need to do?
So to simplify it, you have to tell yourself that the goal is to be mindful.
Okay.
So you already have it set out of what you want to accomplish. Then close your eyes, sit in a room.
Are we doing it now?
We could.
Okay.
Close your eyes, think of something that makes you happy at first. As you start to think, inhale for 3 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. And then you continue to repeat that process, just letting your thoughts flow. Don't cling on to anything. Once you get to a point where your breathing just becomes natural, you start to feel your heart slow down. You can honestly just focus on your heart now and feel the heartbeat, right? And it's like after you do that for about 10 minutes, I go into what I like to call a grateful prayer. I would say I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for the opportunities that allow me to be the person that I am. I'm grateful for the knowledge, the wisdom. I'm even grateful for my enemies because they teach me how to be strong and not petty. But sometimes you gotta let them know. Sometimes you gotta let them know. After you do that, you start realizing your words have power. So when you actually speak, you're creating and manifesting your reality.
What? Now, how often do you do this?
Every day. First thing when I wake up, then I will try to get it in midway through the day, depending on what I have to do for the rest of the day. But majority of the time, that one session fulfills me throughout the day. Sometimes I do it before I go to sleep to kind of reflect on what has happened throughout the day. It's literally like a mini movie, and you play back every single moment, every single thought.
So you're gonna replay this again?
Pretty much. From what you said, what you could have done differently, and you just observe it. You don't judge it, you just observe it. And then as the next day comes, that's how you learn from your mistakes. So that's how I learn from my mistakes.
This is like conscious awareness.
Living, yes.
Our minds are just so hectic and so, we need to cleanse ourselves, man. I personally hate is a strong word. I hate the concept of new year, new me. resolutions.
It's a trend.
By January 16th, you won't find anyone that's made all these false promises doing anything close to their resolutions. So why not start ahead of time? Why not start reflecting on how you want your life to be ahead of time and start working towards it earlier on?
And that's why I start my new year
On your birthday.
So while everyone else is like, oh, new year, new me, I'm 2 months in.
But my birthday's January 7th.
That's perfect for you then.
So I start the year before?
Nah.
Wait, how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it?
For that last 6-7 days, you know, you just
I can act out.
You know, enjoy the festivities.
New year, new me.
Just
But
know.
when January 7th hits, what happens?
Oh, cut the BS. It's time to get to work. Like,
Work.
the year has started. It's just a different mentality. It keeps you from conforming to just like the trends and whatnot. Stop. You need to.
Please. I gotta fill up.
Me too.
Can I get a refill?
Know yourself, honestly. Get to know yourself. People just run around being someone else. It's kind of like you forget that when you were a kid, you were yourself. Seeing the world through a child's eyes sometimes.
Yes.
Because you're fascinated about the
The
smallest
smallest
things.
things.
I mean, let me ask you this.
What?
What are you feeding your mind right now?
Honestly, to be completely honest, and I'm not proud of it at all. Nothing.
Oh.
It hurts.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm actually rereading a book that I read a while back that changed my entire perspective. That's called Outwit and the Devil,
Oh my God.
and it's by Napoleon Hill. This book is it's on another world. The insights that you get in the format in which it was written in, it just takes you on this journey of your mind and emotions. It toys with you. It really makes you reflect on what you've done throughout your life and how you've gone about it, and just gives you a different perspective from a much older gentleman. The book was written in like 1940s. He didn't release it because he thought like people would think it was blasphemous. He was having a conversation with the devil.
Right.
He told his wife, release it once I pass. So literally, I believe it's like 60 years later. To this day, it still hits close to home. Definitely a good read, and it's definitely an emotional journey that I think if you really want to be better, this book would definitely help you on that path. Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill. Check it out. Hit me up, State of Our Soul, if you need any advice. I got you.
Sessions.
I got you.
He's my therapist.
I'm about to start charging you for real.
Hey, but I'm so thankful for your presence, your everything, Darius. Cheers. That's why I'm here today. See all this goodness, and you're about to enter 2017 with all of this, all this knowledge, all this magic, all this blessings, all this slay.
Kill it.
You are welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun
Me too.
getting this thing together. Thank you so much, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. It really meant so much to the both of us.
Yes, indeed.
Any last words?
Definitely always strive for more. Never be content with whatever it is that you're doing. Just know that that greatness inside of you can easily be tapped into. Just keep your faith. If you want to follow me, you can do so on Instagram at State of Our Soul, and take a look into my life, man. Like, keep living. That's the only thing that we can do.
Darius, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe.
All of that.
For more. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you later. I love you. Okay, bye.
Just killed the show.
Yes, we did.
You already know.
I'm nervous. You're making me nervous.
You do this all the time.
I'm so nervous.
Do re mi fa sol la ti di.
Work. Rihanna calms me down.
Oh, I bet.
I'm looking for an